Hi everyone, here I have a collection of trail cam videos that I've captured during the 2023 year. I sure hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. August the 3rd of 2023 I started putting out trail cameras, and I knew this trail here was used a lot by moose, so I set up a camera and I put a few sticks in front so that they would make a little bit of a noise stepping over the trees. So I just set it up and decided to come back within a week or so. Check it out. It didn't take long, and I had a 3 or 4 moose, 3 for sure, come to the waterhole, and this small bull, I think he thought he owned the waterhole and really enjoyed himself. I'll let 3 or 4 30-second clips that I got play all the way through because it's pretty interesting. I don't know if this is all part of the practicing to prepare itself for attack from a bear or a coyote or something, but it sure makes it look like it is. A few days later, I had a pretty cute little moose come running by. I only got a short clip of him, but he was in some hurry to get somewhere. I think this moose heard the camera get triggered and was just staring it down to see exactly what the sound was coming from. It's the same camera that the little moose was on, but I just got it moved out closer to the pond. Finally, after a week or so, I got a real nice one come by, but he didn't stick around too long. I believe I got like only 2 clips of him. My second camera I put in a different spot. I've never ever been there before regards to having the camera set up, and I was kind of surprised at the footage that I got. Not just one mother caribou and a baby, but ended up getting 2 and a baby as well. I couldn't believe it. I was expecting some huge moose because it was in a place that never gets hunted. I got some moose, but I wasn't overly impressed with the size. Not like I was expecting at all. Something really got his attention there. I'm not sure what it was. Maybe it was the caribou that walked by earlier. No trouble to see that the fly is really doing a number on the backs of the moose legs. You can see it here pretty good. It was just about a month between the previous clip and this one, and since then he's got his velvet gone. My third camera, I put it in a place that I know really well, and again I was expecting a lot more footage than what I got, but I got some, and I got some well, I guess sad you call it, some sad footage as well. You'll see her shortly. This is still midsummer, and just to hear the birds singing and all the beautiful green grass, it looks so nice, especially when you watch it during the winter time. I think it's safe to say that seems like most of the bigger bulls seem to move more in the night time during the summer. I guess because it's a lot more cooler, I guess. I mentioned earlier about some sad footage. Well, here it comes. It's pretty disappointing to watch. There's no way to really know what happened. Seeing this is midsummer, you wouldn't think it was be from their previous rifle season, but maybe he just got sick, and I guess nature just a cruel way of taking its course. The thing gotta just walk around until it finally loses strength and dies, I guess, unless a coyote or something, bear, might get him as well. I'm not sure what was on the go with this next scene. I'll just let you wait for it. Keep watching, and I guess you'll get just as big a surprise as I did when I watched it for the first time. I don't know if he was scared of the rain or something was actually chasing him. Again, you can see how the flies really barbarized this poor moose's legs. I don't know what's up with this little fellow. He don't know up from down, poor guy. Just keep watching, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This next cam is filled with a real nice footage of some great bulls, and this place never fails. Seems like for the last 15-20 years it's been always producing real good moose. I remember when I first watched this clip, I said, what did I just see? I had to go back, rewind, and start over again, but it was actually a bat flying along and landed right on the butt of the moose. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the reason why the bats are all over the moose, especially his butt, is because of the flies, and of course the bats love flies, so the bats were helping the moose, and the moose were helping the bats. I was so excited when I got this footage. Two real nice bulls with the one time. Even though my lens got fogged up for some, I guess because of the rain and moisture or whatever, but this bull looks like a real nice one coming into the camera, and I just had to show it. I've had cameras in this area before, but it's the first time that I had it right in front of this trail, and I'm guessing that I won't forget that every fall I'll be putting one here for sure. Some of these clips may be of the same bull, but I just never get tired of having to look at every day or every week. You see that they've grown a little bit bigger. Camera 5 was a little bit of a disappointment. I always had this camera here for the last, I don't know, 6 years, I suppose. And during August and September, and this year, it didn't turn up the moose like that we always normally see, but I still had to put one there just in case the nice one showed up. This camera is beside an old cut block, and a few years ago when the fir trees and the spruce trees was much smaller, there was many more moose it seemed. But now as they get older, it seems like the moose move away. It kind of looks like the moose are picking out the small tender alders from among the grass and enjoying a good meal on the on alders, I guess. He didn't come alongside the camera, but you'll see here a real nice bull showed up off away from the cow here, up inside the hill, feeding, and I was hoping I would get him on camera sometime during the year, but he never did show up close to the camera, but it looks like a nice bull. I assume by now everybody have seen that other cow bedded down there in the grass. Camera 6, I've been putting here in the same place for the last 3-4 years, 3 years for sure. And I've seen a real nice bull here that seems to always escape and get away from the hunters through the hunting season. So I was looking forward to see what he looked like this year. It seemed like he would always show up during the rut, and it was no different this year. When he walked into the frame, I knew right away it was him. He got the same style antlers that he had for the last several years, but this year, just a little bit bigger. It just amazes me how this big bull have stayed away from so many hunters. That this area is not like way back in the back country at all, but he's been fortunate enough to keep out of sight of a lot of hunters, and he's got a pretty good sized rack, growing really nice. And like I said, I've been watching this bull for at least 3 years now, and it's pretty neat to see the difference each year. And I'm looking forward to next year because I know I've got this moose on trail camera right up to the end of the season, and it's going to be nice to see him next year just to see if he's grown that much more bigger from the third year to the fourth year of when I've been watching him anyway. I'm not sure if it's the light from the camera or a sound that the camera makes, but he posed for me really well right in front of the camera one night as he walked by. Take a listen as he makes a few grunts as he passes by.